How's it going, buddy? How you doing?
Keep the brake control and release until you can see the brake pipe control needles are reading 5 bar, pointing upwards. This will release the brakes fully. Watch the brake cylinder, or BC gauge, to see it gradually reduce to 0, which tells you that the brakes are now fully released and you can move the train. As you Now that you've reached your target speed, you can move the throttle control back to 0. The train will then coast on level ground, and the train will only slow down very gradually.
I don't think I did that right.
Brakes in this locomotive are lapped. Rather than directly selecting the brake force with a handle, you use the brake control to add or release braking force. Braking force will be held until you release it, as you did before setting off. Bring this train to a complete stop by holding the brake control in the apply state until you see the brake pipe control needle in the center of your cab desk showing about 4 bar. The amount of braking you'll need to apply also varies depending on whether you're going uphill or downhill, and how heavy your train is.
Interesting. I say this thing wasn't stopping.
Stopping a train is one of the biggest challenges of controlling them, particularly stopping them in the right place.
Well, no.
That concludes this module. Restart the module to learn the steps again, or move on to the next module.
I'm just gonna... have a look, go back. Just do it again because there was something I missed at the beginning. Because I was messing around with the streamed stuff. Right.
In this training module, you're going to learn to drive a diesel-electric locomotive and how the controls differ from a multiple unit. This is a BR Class 66 diesel-electric locomotive, typically used for freight operations in the United Kingdom. The reverser sets the direction between forwards and backwards. There are 3 types of brakes in this locomotive, and which one you use will depend on the situation. We'll learn more about the different brake types in future training modules. The throttle controls how fast the train accelerates. We want to move the train forwards, so move the reverser in that direction. Keep the brake control and release until you can see the brake pipe control needles are reading 5 bar, pointing upwards. This will release the brakes fully.
Right, okay, I
Watch
get it
the
now.
brake cylinder, or BC gauge, to see it gradually reduce to 0, which tells you that the brakes are now fully released and you can move the train. Apply some throttle
I
to
think
get
that's
the
the
train
brakes
moving.
there.
As you apply power, notice the amp bar rising. This is the amount of power being fed into the traction motors.
Oh, the amp bar there.
Now that you've reached your target speed, you can move the throttle control back to 0. The train will then coast on level ground, and the train will only slow down very gradually. Brakes in this locomotive are lapped. Rather than directly selecting the brake force with a handle, you use the brake control to add or release braking force. Braking force will be held until you release it, as you did before setting off. Bring this train to a complete stop by holding the brake control in the apply state until you see the brake pipe control needle in the center of your cab desk showing about 4 bar. The amount of braking you'll need to apply also varies depending on whether you're going uphill or downhill, and how heavy your train
That was
is.
better.
Stopping a train is one of the biggest challenges of controlling them, particularly stopping them in the right place. That concludes this module. Restart the module to learn the steps again, or move on to the next module.
How's it go, buddy? How you doing? Bing, bing. We're on to Steam.
In this training module,
Yeah, no, did you
you'll
bad?
be learning the basics
Learning
of
how to drive a
operating
train.
steam locomotive. You'll be driving the Scania Class 8F steam locomotive. When you're ready, climb onto the footplate. Sit in the driver's position.
Sit in the driver's position? Bruv, you can't sit in this thing. What are you talking about?
Let's prepare the locomotive for departure.
Okay.
Set the reverser to full forward position. You'll need all available power when setting off. This locomotive has a combination brake that controls both steam and vacuum brakes. Steam brakes will apply on just the locomotive. Vacuum brakes will apply to the rest of the train, so long as it's equipped with vacuum brakes. The brakes are released when a vacuum is created. The driver can use the brake handle to destroy the vacuum, which will start to apply the brakes. To create a vacuum, you should use the ejectors.
Yes. Large ejector, yeah.
The small ejector should be left open when the train is running. The large ejector
Fully
can
open.
be used to more quickly increase the vacuum after coupling or heavy braking.
Okay.
Open the cylinder cocks to remove any water from the cylinders after the locomotive.
Brakes off.
The regulator acts like the throttle for steam locomotives. It controls how much steam is delivered into the cylinders. Applying too much power too early can cause wheel slip, so increase it slowly.
Okay.
We're starting to pick up speed. Move the reverser toward mid-gear. This reduces the amount of steam let into the cylinders and saves energy. Come to a stop in the indicated location. Come to a stop in the indicated location. Use the combination brake to apply some braking force and bring the train to a stop.
Ooh, we have to slow down a lot quicker than that. We missed it. Handbrake!
Good work. That concludes all the basics of operating a steam locomotive, but there's still more to learn. If you want to dive into the specifics of how to operate a particular train, look for its training module in the training center.
Ooh, we went too fast. Shouldn't really be learning all of this. I should really get used to the electric ones first now.
In this training module, you'll be learning advanced operations of a steam train, as well as basic passenger operations in a Scania 8F steam locomotive. When you are ready, set up the locomotive
Timing's a
for
bit off,
driving.
mate.
The reverser determines the direction of travel and how much steam is consumed as the locomotive moves. This locomotive has a combination brake that controls both steam and vacuum brakes. Steam brakes will apply on just the locomotive. Vacuum brakes will apply to the rest of the train, so long as it's equipped with vacuum brakes. To create a vacuum, you should use the ejectors. The small ejector should be left open when the train is running. The large ejector can be used to more quickly increase the vacuum after coupling or heavy braking. Open the cylinder cocks to remove any water from the cylinders after the locomotive has been left standing. Water in the cylinders can damage the locomotive as it does not compress like steam. The regulator acts like the throttle for steam locomotives. It controls how much steam is delivered into the cylinders. Slowly open the regulator to apply some power. Power delivery is delayed in a steam locomotive, and applying too much power too early can cause wheel slip.
Wow. Pressing the wrong buttons.
We're starting to pick up speed. Move the reverser toward mid-gear. This reduces the amount of steam let into the cylinder. Prepare to stop at the next station, ready to perform passenger operations. Close the regulator and gently apply the combination brake to bring the train to a stop at our destination.
Oh, it's miles away. I don't need to do that yet. It's all the way over there. That's cool. Right. Oh, we stopped quick.
Great work. To allow passengers to board, you will need to open the doors. Keep the doors open to allow enough time for passengers to board the train.
Okay. Don't see any passengers.
Now that the passengers have boarded, now let's go to the next stop.
Picking up speed. No, give this 10%. That's cool. Oh, we better slow down. Oh, it stops so quick.
Good work. This time.
Oops.
Close the doors.
Bless you.
Great job. That concludes training on passenger operations in a steam train.
Wow. Steam refueling.
In this training module, you will learn how to refill this Stania 8F locomotive with water and coal before coupling up to a set of freight wagons. In this steam locomotive, the water and coal needed for operation are stored behind the cab in what's known as a tender. Firstly, you'll need to prepare the locomotive to receive water. Walk over to the water crane, where you will need to move the water hose over the rear of the locomotive's tender. Now the hose is in position, climb up the tender and open the water hatch. Insert the hose into the tender tank once the water hatch is open.
Well, come on in.
Great!
That was weird.
The hose is in, and the tender tank is ready to be filled. Turn on the water and start filling the tender tank. Okay, now you need to fill the tender with coal. Move the train so that the tender is underneath the coal tower.
Close enough. It just take ages to do. I don't know if it's doing it. It's still at 81%. I'm meant to move it around. There we go.
Great work. The locomotive is now fully coaled, watered, and ready for service. Now, let's couple to the wagons. This locomotive and wagons use a hook-type coupler. Once you're close enough, you'll need to manually connect them to the locomotive. Slowly, come to a stop at the buffers of the wagons.
Big ears in the way. This will be cool in VR. Gotta remember the brakes on this are really good as well. Do not want to smash it.
You can couple either on foot or using the external camera.
I think on foot, don't you? Whoa, easy.
Good work. That concludes this training module.
Why is the train moving by itself? Imagine you just come out and your train just starts driving off. Help. Oh, so I've done all the training. Does this mean fundamentals? It's got Minecraft music.
In this training module, you're going to learn how coupling operations are typically performed. Coupling and uncoupling is important both for freight and passenger operations. Different regions and trains have different methods of coupling, but the fundamentals always remain the same. You'll be operating a BR Class 66 locomotive and coupling and uncoupling to mineral wagons, which are typically used for transporting coal, ores, and other mining products. This locomotive can couple with either Buckeye or hook type couplers. Before you couple, you should inspect them and ensure that they're in the correct position. Attempting to couple when couplers are in the incorrect position can cause damage or derailment.
Okay. Why does it keep telling me to go?
Now let's head into the locomotive and couple to the wagons. You'll be backing up to the wagons, so set the reverser to the reverse position.
So we're here. We want to go up.
Watch the brake cylinder, or BC gauge, to see it gradually reduce to 0, which tells you that the brakes are now fully released and you can move the train.
I know you told me. Thank you for telling me again. It's much appreciated. Mirrors would be nice. Alright, Nelly, slow down. And 20 mile an hour backwards. We're gonna crash. Dang. Wait for the brake cylinder BC gauge to read 00 on the HUD. Let R00 on the HUD. What are you talking about?
Apply some throttle to get the train moving. The external camera provides improved visibility when reversing. Slowly, come to a stop just in front of the wagons. You need to be close enough to allow coupling. Ideally, the buffers should be touching. Couple the wagons to the locomotive. You can either do this on foot or use the external camera.
I'm pretty sure I already did that, but whatever. I don't know, what does that mean? Oh, right, I get it. I'm pretty sure that's it.
Good work. Now, change direction with the reverser and bring these
chain I
wagons to
needed.
the indicated location.
This is properly a chilled out game. Huh? It's not. Minecraft makes me sleepier. These brakes aren't great. Right. Oh, wrong one. We want that one. Then that one. Switch line track 4. Stop at location. This thing's difficult to drive, man. Weird. Very weird.
Now uncouple the wagons, either on foot or using the external camera. Change direction with the reverser and come to a stop in the indicated sighting.
Yeah, I can't see me talking very much through these streams, by the way, people, because there's not much to talk about when you're driving a train. Not when you're learning, anyway. I've noticed something about these trains, like, as soon as you put on the brake, they don't release. They take ages to release. I'm just gonna let it roll to a stop and then apply a brake. But look, see how quickly it slows down. Under 10 mile an hour, it just wants to stop.
That concludes this module. Remember, this process might differ slightly depending on the region and rolling stock. If you're ever unsure, check the training modules. In this training module, you'll be learning the basics of operating a steam locomotive. You'll be driving the Scania Class 8F steam locomotive. When you're ready, climb onto the footplate. Sit in the driver's position. Let's prepare the locomotive for departure.
Well, alright.
Set the reverser to full forward position. You'll need all available power when setting off. This locomotive has a combination brake that controls both steam and vacuum brakes. Steam brakes will apply on just the locomotive. Vacuum brakes will apply to the rest of the train, so long as it's equipped with vacuum brakes. The brakes are released when a vacuum is created. The driver can use the brake handle to destroy the vacuum, which will start to apply the brakes. The small ejector should be left open when the train is running. The large ejector can be used to more quickly increase the vacuum after coupling or heavy braking. open the cylinder cocks to remove any water from the cylinders after the locomotive has been left standing. Water in the cylinders can damage the locomotive as it does not compress like steam.
I've already done it.
The regulator acts like the throttle for steam locomotives. It controls how much steam is delivered into the cylinders. Applying too much power too early can cause wheel slip, so increase it slowly. We're starting to pick up speed. Move the reverser toward mid-gear. This reduces the amount of steam let into the cylinders and saves energy. Come to a stop in the indicated location. Use the combination brake to apply some braking force and bring the train to a stop.
Which line? Track 4. This is my first day on this. It's pretty cool. Oh, come on, I'm right there. What foul?
Good work. That concludes all the basics of operating a steam locomotive, but there's still more to learn. If you want to dive into the specifics of how to operate a particular train, look for its training module in the training center.
So, we're still under by loads by our speed, but I don't think we really need to know about speed. Ooh, Steam Advance. Are you alright, Pooch? You alright? My dog keeps getting like attacked by, I don't know. She thinks she's being bitten by stuff.
In this training module, you'll be learning advanced operations of a steam train, as well as basic passenger operations in a Scania 8F steam locomotive. When you are ready, set up the locomotive for driving.
Oh, it's letting me do it all now. Nice.
The reverser determines the direction of travel and how much steam
Oh no, it's
is
telling me
consumed.
again.
This locomotive has a combination brake that controls both steam and vacuum brakes. Steam brakes will apply on just the locomotive. Vacuum brakes will apply to the rest of the train, so long as it's equipped with vacuum brakes. To create a vacuum, you should use the ejectors. The small ejector should be left open when the train is running. A large ejector can be used to more quickly increase the vacuum after coupling or heavy braking. The regulator acts like the throttle for steam locomotives. It controls how much steam is delivered into the cylinders. Slowly open the regulator to apply some power. Power delivery is delayed in a steam locomotive, and applying too much power too early can cause wheel slip.
.5 kilometers away. Should we give it some beans?
We're starting to pick up speed. Prepare to stop at the next station, ready to perform passenger operations. Close the regulator and gently apply the combination brake to bring the train to a stop at our destination.
I will, but we're nowhere near it yet. I just did that just to take the achievement thing off. By the way, if you want to ask me questions, you can do. If you want to know some stuff. How's it going, buddy? How you doing?
Great work.
7:48
To allow
p.m.
passengers to board, you will need to open the doors. Keep the doors open to allow enough time for passengers to board the train.
Get on, invisible people. I didn't make you go on the train. That's cool.
Now that the passengers have boarded the train. Now let's go to the next stop.
Should have really done that to release the steam. Yeah, it's in the evening for me now. We've got quite a way to go, so we'll give it some speed. This is a really relaxing game. Do you mean with like my streams and stuff? I stream every day. I want to change to KMH to miles per hour. Yeah, I stream every day, 7 days a week. And sometimes I stream all day, basically. Thank you, buddy. I appreciate it. Thank you very much. What type of games do you like? I'm gonna hopefully tomorrow when I do this again, it's gonna be in VR. Hopefully. So we're doing 23 kilometers an hour. Let's start getting that speed scrubbed down a bit. Nice.
Good work.
Thank you, I appreciate it. Take care, buddy. Why? I accidentally took the brakes off.
Close the doors. Great job. That concludes training on passenger operations in a steam train.
Cool. Our speed's getting up now. Steam refueling. I thought I just did that.
In this training module, you will learn how to refill this Stania 8F locomotive with water and coal before coupling up to a set of freight wagons.
Just did this.
In this steam locomotive, the water and coal needed for operation are stored behind the cab in what's known as a tender. Firstly, you'll need to prepare the locomotive to receive water. Walk over to the water crane, where you will need to move the water hose over the rear of the locomotive's tender. Now the hose is in position, climb up the tender and open the water hatch. Insert the hose into the tender tank once the water hatch is open. Great! The hose is in, and the tender tank is ready to be filled. Turn on the water and start filling the tender tank.
Oops, oops. You're right, Pooch. Are they annoying you? Oops.
Okay, now you need to fill the tender with coal. Move the train so that the tender is underneath the coal tower.
Let's give this... I don't want too much. You looking for mischief, Nala? Well, you want one? It's a treat. She's a good girl. She'll have to wait.
Great work.
Whoa, no,
The
no, 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 no,
locomotive
no,
is
no.
now fully cooled, watered, and
Stop,
ready for
stop.
service.
It's not letting me stop. We're going to crash. Stop.
Now, let's
So
couple to the wagons.
that wasn't my fault.
Now, let's couple to the
It's not.
wagons.
No. It's
This
going to happen again.
locomotive and wagons use a hook-type coupler. Once you're close enough, you'll need to manually connect them.
What am I going to do? What? I have to do it again. I think this is it. Maybe, I don't know. Oh no, this is a different one.
You'll be learning how to drive the iconic LNER Class A3 steam locomotive number 60103, better known as Flying Scotsman.
Ooh.
During this brief introduction, you'll be taken through the critical driving controls and performing passenger operations. When you're ready, climb onto the footplate. Take a seat at the driver's position. For this introduction, you'll be completing a full loop of the circuit and performing passenger operations when you reach the next stop. Let's prepare this locomotive for departure. Open the cylinder cocks to remove any water from the cylinders after the locomotive has been left standing.
Oh.
Water in the cylinders can damage the locomotive as it does not compress like steam. The reverser determines the direction of travel and how much steam is consumed as the locomotive moves. Move the reverser into the full forward position. This ensures that you'll get the maximum amount of... To begin loading passengers, you will need to open the passenger doors.
A lot of passengers. Excuse me.
It's time to depart. Close
I don't know what my dog's doing.
doors. Unlike other steam locomotives you may have operated, this locomotive has had its vacuum brakes upgraded to air brakes.
Oh.
The locomotive brake applies braking force on just the locomotive, whereas the train brake applies it to the entire formation. As this train has air brake equipped coaches, we'll be using the train brake. The regulator acts like the throttle for steam locomotives. It controls how much steam is delivered into the cylinders. Slowly open the regulator to apply some power. Remember that power delivery is delayed in a steam locomotive, and applying too much power too early can cause wheel slip.
We are not moving. Here we go. The boiler wasn't up to temperature. The donuts. There it goes. He's a good girl.
We're starting to pick up speed. Move the reverser toward mid-gear. This reduces the amount of steam let into the cylinders and saves energy. Now that the locomotive is moving, you can open the regulator some more. After a few wheel rotations, you can close the cylinder box.
Right, let me. We'll have that to get up.
This locomotive was originally built in 1923 as one of Sir Nigel Resley's new A1 class called Pacifics and was numbered 1472. It would later, along with all but one of the other A1 locomotives, be upgraded and modified into an A3. In 1924, this locomotive was chosen as a flagship example of the British Empire exhibition, where it was given the number 4472 and its now famous name after the Flying Scotsman Express service between Edinburgh and London. In 1934, Flying Scotsman was recorded 100 miles per hour on a special test run, officially making the first locomotive to use that speed. The test run proved to the LNER's directors that steam power could provide low speeds, negating the fact that the company was limiting diesel power on its high-speed services. Sir William McAlpine took the steam locomotive to Australia, making it the first steam locomotive to circle
have been interested to hear if the train wasn't so loud. Send it. See if we can get it up to 100. It stops quick. Wheel's spinning a bit, but not much. Doesn't cruise like the electric ones.
Now that the train has stopped, you can open the passenger doors. Good work. That concludes all the basics of operating this locomotive.
Yeah, I didn't get nowhere near. I was meant to go 100, but I didn't get nowhere near it. Next scenario re-record. What does that mean? Is this going to do the video stuff? Yeah, okay. Gotta wait for the passengers. Do the passengers want to hurry up? You want to get on, bro? No idea what that means. I haven't been taught that yet. How's it going, bro? Just gotta wait here for my passengers to get on. How's it going, buddy? How you doing? Is that Kai? Kai plays trains Sim 4? Yeah, Flying Scotsman. First time first time driving it. Wait for the passengers to get on. Right, they should be on. It's been okay, buddy. Thank you for asking. What about yours? I've got to wait for 10:05. Make them hurry up, shall we? They think it's going. How long have you been playing this game for? 80 kilometers an hour. I need to change my HUD because it needs to be miles per hour for me. 3 years, nice. Oh, I think we left someone. Sorry guys. Yeah, this is literally the first day of me playing any train sim. Oh my gosh, why is it lagging? We'll wait until we're fully out of the train station. Right, now we're out, we can give it some beans. Oh, whoa, whoa, easy. Don't want to speed. I think I've got to wait till it tells me I can go faster. I can go faster now. So we'll open her up. I do like this view, it's cool. Take care, buddy. Cheers for joining. I appreciate it. I'd say go 100. Oh, okay. Speed up then. No ways he's getting up to 121 or 75 mile an hour. He doesn't look happy, does he? Should open his window for him. Get cold, bro. I honestly don't think we're going to get up there. No way. take it those green things on the map mean green light, so we can keep going. But I can't give this thing no more power. Did she go earlier? Take a while. Put more coal in it, boy. Not gonna get there, I've slowed down. Slowing down. Must be going downhill now. And we made it. don't like the way these things haven't gone. Ah, they've gone green now. Oh, I'll be back in a second. See what happens. I'm not sure I'm meant to hit 100 mile an hour. Uh, 50 quid? Hold on a second. Oh my god. I got it for a tenner on there. But what I don't understand, right, as a train driver, what do you do after you've done all this? You just sit there. Like, how do people not fall asleep? I'd be passed out, I'm pretty sure of it. Yeah, exactly, that's what I'll be doing this. This has got more views, right? This game has got more views than Rocket League and Call of Duty. It's crazy. It's like 211 people. This would be me in real life if I was on the train. I just walking up and down. Oh no. Oh. We're coming up to Brentford. Are we just going to blast through Brentford? We're blasting through Brentford. Don't worry about it. We're in the smoke. Brentford massive. We're just hacking, bro. Yeah. We've got the little housing estates. I mean, that's not Brentford. Oh my god, there's a... yeah. It's just there. You imagine the wind. Jesus. It's quite a good view. Cinematics. Well, it would be if I didn't keep bouncing off the floor. My train! I can't get up there. I can't get up to that speed, bro. What are you talking about? Turntable. Camera. Wait, you're telling me it has different cameras? No, I just unlocked the goddamn doors. Uh-oh. I just lost a load of people. 100. Because it's the Flying Scotsman. It's world famous for the speed. Getting sucked out like they would on a plane. Let's see what we could do for the settings. Ah, that's the motion blur. Turn that off. That does weird things to my head. Default run, walk. I want a normal HUD. What are you talking about? ultra. Go to ultra settings. How can I give this more speed, man? Bro. Feel it. I don't know what else to do. So I just lock the wheels up and see what the longest skid I can is. I don't think it'll do it. I don't think you can just slam on the brakes. Nah. I can't. Handbrake? Should I just get rid of the back of the train to get 100 miles an hour? You know what? I've got an idea, guys. I've got an idea. This is a bit unorthodox. Let's slow this big boy down. He's like, what are you doing? I'll be back. You haven't seen anything. Sorry, ladies and gentlemen, we just got to check to see if the train's actually working. Didn't see anything. Yeah, everything's all good back there, mate. Yeah, yep, don't worry about it. It's fine. What is going on with my camera? I think I broke it. Yeah, it's all great out there, bud. About mate. We're going downhill as well. Oh, whoa, easy, 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 easy. Nothing to see here, boys. Oh, wheel spinning. I didn't do anything, bro. I don't know what you give me dirty looks for. I didn't do anything. Close the window, we might go faster. And that ain't gonna do anything anymore. That's the air brakes, and we left the air brakes back down there. Come on, I want to Back to the Future this. Let's go. I'm gonna get a new land speed record. .5 degrees downhill, so we should pick up a lot of speed. What is 100 mile an hour in kilometers? Oh, it was 150. Oh, we just had a red light then. We're good though. Ooh, we're close. Come on, one more. We're on a flat as well now. Come on. Start rocking the train forward. Gesundheit. Come on. Do you mind getting out so we can reduce the weight a little bit? No? Right, okay. Come on. I don't know what else I could do unless I just jump out. don't want to jump out as fast. Can you close the blimmin' thing? Thank you. Ah, we slowed down, man. Me getting out the seat slowed it down somehow. If I get out, I'm not getting this train back. Where's the turbo button? Yeah. I want the achievement. Oh, I think we've got to stop here. Oh, we're close. I'm not stopping yet. Come on, come on, come on. Come on, before we get to that station, come on. Come on. Ah, we're going uphill. We're gonna slow down now. That sucks. Yeah. Oops. I'm speeding. Oh, it says we can speed up now. Okay, we're going downhill. Let's speed up. I'm trying. Oh, we're going back up the hill again. Oh, this sucks, man. You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to do that. He just yeeted me in the I'm stuck. I'm stuck. Help. I'm stuck in the train. Get me out of here. I can't move. Wait, am I out? No. Excuse me, sir, can you help me? There's a trampoline in the back garden. And in their back garden. I got out. What else can I take off of this? That's hot. Jesus. I think I just went to heaven. Oh, there we are. Wait, what? Why did I end up back here? Seeing someone's bedroom window. Oh. My train seems to be doing burnouts. Maybe we should go and attend to that. I think we've burnt out the tread. There it goes. Right, well, we couldn't get to that speed, so I love the way they have a I'm stuck. We're not far off that thingy, but that's a long journey. To the trains. Difficulty 5. Right, let's jump into this. Hot seat, what's that? Battle against the effects of heat wave. Yeah, apparently. I love the heroic music. I mean, the door is locked, okay. Right, let's make sure. Where are we going? Okay, long trek apparently. And don't need any of that. Don't need to do the doors. It's not saying. Unlock the door. I don't want to unlock the doors. Um, Loading passages. Yeah, it's a fancy one. Big red button. No, you can plug your laptop in there and stuff. This is electric though. This won't matter. Just forward update you on the current situation as a result of this going on heat. Okay. Please make sure that you and your passengers stay safe during the journey. I don't think they're going to stay safe from me behind the thing. Goodbye for now. Alright. Cheers, bruv. Let's go. Excuse? How quiet it is compared to the steam engine is mad. Surely it's not that quiet in real life. Oh, I'm speeding. I'm speeding. Right, now I can hoof it. Oh, we got a lot. See, if it was this quiet in the train whilst driving, I'd pass out. I'd just fall asleep. Oh, I don't think I'll be able to do it in real life. So I think this one's got like random scenarios that go on. How fast are we going? 100. There, what we'll do is we'll do that. Just let it cruise. Demister. Oh, that's the that goes into the wires. Door selection. Got 9 cars. It's hard to control stuff. You know what, we can actually speed up a bit. Yeah, I know, like easily as well. And we're accelerating uphill. Ooh, speed restrictions. Let's go back up. I don't know what they oh, okay, slow down. Let's grab some speed off. Wonder if there's a button for that, just to power that off like that and hold the brake. Or we can go right back up again. Casually doing nearly 120 mile an hour. We didn't like when that train came past, did it? Wonder why they got that little bit of carpet across there. Sorry, if you're hitting something, that little bit of carpet ain't gonna stop it hurting. Speed it up a little bit. What's that? Do I have like cabin lights on in here or something? Reading light? Shouldn't I be watching where I'm going instead of reading? I don't know what a DSP is, and I can't zoom in anymore to what a warning sign says. Think I might have to slow down. Right, we're gonna have to slow this baby down. Yeah, do you know what I mean? Oh dear. I failed. I wasn't paying attention. But anyway, it's bedtime for me. But I appreciate everyone coming over and watching, and I'll catch you tomorrow. Take care, everybody. Remember, as always, stay safe.